In this video, I wanted to dive a little bit into STRC and Strategy's other preferred offerings and just talk about why it's not something that I'm currently buying, but I do think for the right person, it is a very interesting product. Think of it as like diet Bitcoin, right? I like this normal SpongeBob meme. Like it's diluted exposure to Bitcoin, but it's still Bitcoin, right? Just like normal SpongeBob is diluted SpongeBob, but it's still SpongeBob, right? It's better than nothing. And at the same time, I think owning STRC is better than owning no Bitcoin for people that have absolutely zero exposure to the asset, right? Still some exposure. I'm talking to you right now at a block height of 923,833 and a Bitcoin price of $95,846. So what is STRC? STRC is a 10.5% fixed yield preferred share backed and over-collateralized by Bitcoin. It's issued by Strategy, and it's designed to give fixed income investors exposure to Bitcoin without holding Bitcoin directly. It just strips all of the volatility out of Bitcoin. Strategy's thesis is that Bitcoin is going to appreciate at 20 to 30% forever. So STRC is a way for you to earn that yield while contributing to Strategy's mission. You're not holding the Bitcoin, you're holding a security that's backed by Bitcoin. That's the distinction here. And that's why I'm not buying this at the moment myself, right? I'm younger, so I'm just trying to stack as much Bitcoin as possible, the bear asset, because I care about the freedom that holding that asset provides and the asymmetric upside. With STRC, you give up the volatility of Bitcoin, but you also give up the sovereignty that holding your own Bitcoin, holding your private keys gives you. And to me, Bitcoin isn't just a number that goes up. It's a parallel system to our current financial system. You don't get that by owning a tradable security. STRC might be right for people, though, who are older, retired, or allocating part of a fixed income portfolio. This is a very compelling product because this yield, this 10.5% dividend with a fixed, relatively fixed price of the shares is really revolutionary when you compare it to other things on the market like money markets. STRC is over collateralized. There's this Bitcoin rating of 5x, meaning it's 5 times over collateralized by the Bitcoin on the company's balance sheet. And again, Bitcoin is a bearer asset, right? What is a bearer asset? It's something that you own yourself, right? Gold is a bearer asset because you can hold it yourself with no counterparty involved. Same with, dollar bills. You can put some dollar bills under your mattress. That's a bearer asset, a bearer instrument, because no one else is facilitating the custodianship of that. With these products or even Bitcoin ETFs, you're outsourcing the custodianship to another institution. Unless ETFs eventually allow in-kind redemption on Bitcoin, I don't really see too much value in owning a Bitcoin ETF over owning Bitcoin itself, unless you have money locked up in some kind of brokerage account that you can't access any other way. What does it really mean to own Bitcoin? To own Bitcoin just means you own the private key to a Bitcoin wallet. You don't really physically own Bitcoin, you just own the keys to send and sign transactions from a specific Bitcoin wallet, but no one else has access to that key when you self-custody your Bitcoin. I'm not currently touching STRC or these other products, but I am watching it, and I do think it's really interesting for people who aren't ready to stomach the volatility of Bitcoin, if they just don't have enough understanding yet, or if they're just in a place where they need fixed income, like a retiree, something like that. But if you want sovereignty and freedom, nothing replaces owning Bitcoin yourself. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of these preferred offerings? Which one do you think is the most compelling? If you got any value from this video, I would just ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps out a ton. And as always, together, let's work, save, and build a better future with Bitcoin. See you in the next video.